with the no, we're not live yet. It's the starting soon thingy that animation that Nikki did. That's pretty good. She's doing socials and stuff. She's very quiet at the minute.
Yeah, social time.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, looking at all the stuff you guys still have to do, we're not.
You've changed your mind.
We're not going to.
He has no faith in us.
No, none whatsoever.
No, I have utter faith in you. The trouble is, there's the thing with the with King Gullup that can go like 20 different ways, and I can only plan for so much. So I might have to like do some utter winging there, depending on what you guys decide to do.
I was going to say, just because you've got us, so like we're going to throw whatever we can at you, really.
Yeah.
Go for chaos and find a way 21.
Yeah.
Is there an option for like brokering peace between all the different worlds, so no more murder?
Yes.
Because that won't happen. Because that was a waste.
Yeah,
You didn't explain that.
So you
There'll
don't
be-
need to act on that
It'll be
one.
murder. Yeah.
You can side with the king. You can side with the Prince Illig. You can Duke Illig. You can try and stop them all from murdering everybody forever. You can kill them all and decide to become king yourself.
But
Gotta
say,
say that.
when can we install somebody as king? Steve will be king.
Yes.
But that is gonna be a very difficult fight. Or there's two other things that I can't talk about.
Ooh.
So I've just got this image of
Fine,
Steve
well-
just sat on the little throne now with a little crown on his head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, just making sure we are level 2, yeah?
Yes, you're still level 2. You'll be level 2 until we leave hither.
Why? When we level 3? Better than level 2. My spells are crap at level 2.
To be fair, we spent our time being beaten up by rabbit.
Yeah.
I did die to a rabbit. I mean a hare.
Yeah.
That was destroyed.
And then you spent a bit more time being beaten up by a tree.
Yeah.
That's true. I died to a tree too. Yeah. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's your fault, Clint. You weren't even there, and it was your fault. You punched a tree.
Yeah.
Seems fair.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Illyria instigated it because the pixies told her that she couldn't do something.
Yeah. Bet you can't hit this tree. Let's go and hit the tree.
And the tree
Damn
hit back.
character traits.
I mean, to be fair, that's a very English thing. I bet you can't always means you have to.
Yeah.
I must now punch this tree.
Yes.
I'm
Not
sorry,
any part of us
you told me I
went,
can't
why
do
do we
that.
want to punch a tree? Yeah. Not only we went, why do we want to punch a tree? We just went, yeah, let's punch a tree. Hit the tree.
The other one is you wouldn't dare.
Don't dare me. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the normal answer to that is watch me.
Yeah.
That film was terrible last night.
Yeah.
He was
Wasn't it?
terrible, but kind of good. I don't even know.
I'm sorry. I love bad films so much.
I can't do bad films. I can't.
It was so bad, it was good.
The film student in me just can't do it.
But it was so amazingly terrible.
I mean, the
do
plot
have, like,
was
a, like-
good, but it was, I don't know.
I do like a good horror film where the effects are abysmal.
The effects in this were abysmal.
They were. Is that bit where are they acting? No, they're just standing there talking. There's no acting going on whatsoever. Just this is my lines, and I will say it like a robot to the screen.
Yep. and the main character had to go through a glass window every time that there was an open door.
Yeah, literally, there was one where there was a door and the window. Still went through the window. You just like it's next to the door. It took more effort to run through that. The door was open as well, for the record. It was just wide open. You know?
There wasn't a lot of like shaky cam when they were running, was there?
It wasn't that shaky.
Okay, that's fine. That's my one like pet peeve in films when they're like, oh, they're running. What kind of shot shall we do? I know. Let's do shaky cam.
Blair Witch Project for me just made me feel like travel sick the whole time I watched it.
Yeah.
It was Cloverfield for me. I could cope with Blair Witch, but Cloverfield made me feel really queasy.
There was like a King Arthur film. I can't remember what it was called, but it was it's like a Cockney version of King Arthur. It was actually really well done. David Beckham was in it at one point. The
That
story,
might be next week's bad film.
he's just like one of the guards with like a bulldog.
That's not the one with Hanan, is it?
Which one?
It's not the one with Charlie Hanan.
Might have been. I just remember that the script, I could tell what the actor was going to say next. It was one of those type of films. But the way that they did running shots were just amazing. They like attached the camera to the actor's shoulder and ran that way. So it was just, I've never seen a film where they've done that. And they did it really well. That was surprising, considering.
King Arthur, Legend of the Sword.
How's
with
it?
David Beckham.
He's in it for like 2 minutes, but it's like,
He's
David
literally like bizarre cameo.
The downside of it is you
Hanan
can
one?
literally write the film.
I was just asking AJ if it was the Charlie Hanan one.
So Guy Ritchie directed it.
Oh yes, it's Friday night.
Legend of the Sword. 2017.
That's not even that old.
No.
No.
I've never heard of that. I'll have to look into that.
I went to see it at cinema when it came out, and it was good. It was just the script was like really bad.
Yeah, it was. And Jude
It
Law
was
was the
Charlie,
bad guy.
Charlie Hanan. It was yeah.
It was such a
I
shame.
feel like
Though,
I've seen that and not realised David Beckham was in it. That's probably worse. I feel like I've seen that film and then not noticed that.
Oh, Natasha, we defeated Vecna.
You did how the hell did you guys defeat Vecna?
Yeah, despite my best efforts.
Somebody turned evil.
Someone turned evil.
Nice.
Earned evil, or was just evil all along?
No, I think changed their mind and became evil.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. It was me. I was under a dominate spell, so I had to side
What
with
happened to
Vecna at the end.
me?
And then I realised I really enjoyed it. So when the spell ended, I just carried on.
Do you want me?
I found a
When you
book,
played
but
it,
I found a book, but I passed a 7-4 against it. I feel like I would have been possessed if I failed to
Yeah.
save.
So the book got me,
The
and
book-
the eye got me, because the book was telling me to get the eye and pick it up. I then got double possessed. So I just didn't have a chance. I destroyed my party. Just me.
I feel like my character had to go for the book because like I made her like a book nerd. So I was like, oh, a book.
Yeah. If we hadn't pulled you out of the library, that would have just been it. We'd have just been sat in the library with you reading all the books.
But I think some of the things I've learned in the last few weeks of D&D is don't read anything, don't touch anything, and basically just stand there and do nothing. Because
Sounds like you've been playing Cthulhu, not D&D.
yeah. No, it's Curse of Strahd. Don't touch the glowing orb because it will attract ghosts. Don't read things or Vecna will possess you. What other one? Just slowly amassing just a list of things not to do.
The one
Yeah,
shot
my character's like, I must do it.
the one shot was specifically called "Don't Say Vecna," and it wasn't until quite near the end that I realised, oh, every time we say Vecna, something bad happens. Oh, that makes sense now.
Maybe that's why the one shot was called "Don't Say Vecna."
Yeah.
I've done the socials. I can put this over to the live screen.
Whenever you're ready, let me know and I'll do an introduction.
I'll keep the green light on because we're in a swamp.
We're good.
Like it.
Very good. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Fate of the Dice does Wild Beyond The Witchlight. I'm Dom, your DM, and with me tonight are everybody. Hey!
Woohoo!
So first off, Aruni.
I'm Andy playing Aruni, the lovable, happy-go-lucky dwarf.
Sweeper.
Hi, I'm Nikki. I play Sweeper, the annoying 6-year-old Aarakocra.
Illyria.
I'm Natasha and I play Illyria, and Illyria is just pure chaos.
Glint.
Hi, I'm Reg, and I play Glint, the Askins Eye Barbarian.
And last but not least, Benji.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, your sound's not good tonight, John.
You are a robot tonight.
Benji turned into a robot.
Benji is our, orc robot.
Have to do hand signals.
Don't worry, I'll give you a few minutes to sort it out while I do a recap. So if you remember last time, you were set upon by the leader of the Herringon bandits, but you managed to catch his scarf. In fact, the baby Aarakocra, she grabbed the scarf and forced him to his knees, and then you made your way to Downfall, which is the home of the Soggy Court. I will move you across there. Now you moved around the map. You met Baron Illig of Muckstump, who was planning a coup against the king, Gullop the 19th, because they go through kings a lot in this place.
One every 10 days.
And then you were dared to try and hit a tree. So you were attacked by the tree. And also not forgetting meeting Octavian, who is missing his. You then crossed the water, and you are now currently outside the back entrance of the Palace of the Soggy Court.
Looking at a crocodile.
And you did you go across on a boat, or did you just sort of swim across?
We went across on a boat.
I thought we were still on the other side, sat there, and we were going to discuss how we were getting across this week, and we were also discussing whether we were going to take a short rest or not.
We might have been.
That's a good point. You did have a couple of things on you.
I don't know, but that is a big crocodile.
It's a very large crocodile.
Yeah.
I mean, we're fine if we want to go across. If we'll just skip a couple of steps, we'll just say that we took a short rest.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, if you want to do that, say you've got a short rest. I mean, swim or boat, it makes no difference, to be honest with you. If you want to swim, if everybody can make me an athletics check, and unless you botch, you manage to swim across.
So.
Otherwise, there is a boat there that you can.
I think we're going to do the boat because Illyria is not very athletic, and she's a fire genasi.
Yeah.
Let's not go in the water.
Not a fan of water over there.
I'll just fly across.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, you can just fly.
Sure.
But yeah, there is a boat there, and it is not very far. It's just a case of a few short oar strokes, and you can get across. But if you want to have a short rest, you're welcome to have a short rest.
I'm thinking because some of the group got hit quite badly last week, so it might a lot of times.
Pretty much dead.
So are we good to activate short?
Yeah.
What? Tell you how to?
No, are we good to?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Nothing's going to get you. Nothing's particularly hostile here unless you piss it off.
Enter
Yeah,
Illyria.
You've met Illyria, right? Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, she didn't start the first fight.
Who started the? No. That was Benji and his nipples.
Yeah, it was Benji started the first fight.
Yeah, but that's because the person playing Illyria wasn't there.
That thing in the top right corner, that looks like a storm caught in a building.
You'll get there, yes. Is there anything you want to know about? I mean, looking from across the bank where you are now, if you want to make me an investigation check, I can try and tell you a bit more about it. Good investigation roll. So from where you can see across the bank, you can see what should almost look like one of the hot air balloons that you've seen before, one of the swamp gas balloons, but instead of the balloon, it's a spherical cloud that is hanging above a basket. But that's about all you can really tell from your distance. It obviously is a tame-like mode of transport.
Okay, we all happy to get in the boat and head over?
Yeah.
Yep, I'm happy to row if you want.
I will move you across.
Illyria is just going to sit in the boat, and the entire way she's going to sing, row, row, row your boat gently downstream.
Can't stop.
If you see a crocodile,
While I'm rowing the boat, you are more than welcome to push her out.
How much do you like water, Illyria?
I'd rather not go swimming.
Less singing then.
The
The annoying job role has already been taken.
Tidal lagoon.
Looks straight. Sweeper.
Sweeper's not annoying.
You haven't spent enough time with her.
Yeah, give it a week.
No, I don't believe you guys.
were
That is a big ass crocodile.
Yes. I've moved you across like as a block, but you're on that larger pier going up. You see a couple of bollywogs with a crocodile on a leash between them, and they go, "The palace is closed to visitors while King Gullup is not in attendance. Please move on."
Where's King Gullup?
He's in his pavilion.
We're
Not
obviously
far
not
from
from
here,
around here.
Carry on up and to your west.
You mean more time in the boat?
We should get back in the boat and row west.
You can walk round.
I mean,
You just can't come in.
I mean, are you sure we can't take like a quick sneak peek at the castle or the palace just to like, I don't know.
Or you have a waiting room? Surely you have a waiting room for people, right?
If you want to speak to the king, just go to his pavilion.
I want to look at the palace.
This is not a National Trust property.
Why is it not?
It won't be
It's
his.
still privately owned, and the National Trust hasn't paid us enough money for it yet.
From what I understand, he won't be the king in a week. Surely you could just let us see it. He won't mind.
Then you'd have to ask the new king. I mean, if you guys want to try and persuade or roll do something, by all means go for it to try and sneak inside.
I'd like to move past them and off to the left, if possible.
To the left, so along that pier. Yeah.
That way. Yeah, well, I think we'll just walk past them. But as Illyria does walk past them, do any of them look as if they have any are they wearing any like swords or like are they wearing anything that I could potentially try and steal?
They do have swords because they are guards, but they're not particularly fancy swords.
Okay. And they don't have anything else on them.
They have a cloth helmet and just basic leather armor.
I won't try and steal the helmet.
Steal from the toads. Stop trying to steal from the toads. Frogs.
Fine, we'll keep going.
Thought we were going this way.
If you're going round to the left, I'm afraid there's no way in round this way.
But you said
It's a sheer wall.
Okay.
The pier ends here, and you can just about make out one of the other clotheslines that you've seen that go up to, from how you understand it, to be Bavlorna's cottage.
So we just walk round the other way?
Yeah, Rooney's just walking in the opposite direction. Confused anyway.
Particularly ambitious, you could try and make a jump from the end of the pier there onto the clothesline and then swing in through that window.
Oh, I mean, that's just...
Sounds like way too ambitious for me.
Yeah, Illyria is not good with athletics or acrobatics.
I was going to say I'd need an athletics and an acrobatics check.
Oh, Illyria, she hasn't got a
Pull that
chance.
off.
Not a chance.
No,
Clint spends way too much time eating for that.
Rooney's going swimming.
Okay, so as you come around this side, you can notice this fella. He goes, "Travelers, excellent, more customers. Come, see our wares. Yes."
Sorry, in my head I went, Khajiita's wares.
Yes.
He's
He has
creepy.
wares if you have the coin.
Yeah.
Oh.
But some of these items may come with a steeper price than you expect.
Can I see if I can steal anything off him?
He has nothing to steal. He is a darkling, and he is just wearing like a cloak.
What kind of wares have you got?
Come see in my balloon. And he'll go off. Whoa, no, actually, what he'll do is he'll stretch. Because I pressed the wrong thing. Yeah, just made his token like stretch to be about 5 foot, 10 foot tall. Yeah. And he'll go off here. To what you saw before from the other bank of the shore.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't know how I feel about getting on a balloon with someone that I've just met.
I was going to say, now that he's gone to the balloon thinking we're following him, we can walk off.
But you'll happily take magic beans from a pumpkin head.
Well, yeah, they were free.
Damn pumpkin farmer.
Pumpkin farmers, yeah, fine. Weird masked people, not so fine. Fine.
Weird masked people are a little bit too far. Weird pumpkin sellers, I can live with that.
Magic beans are okay, but hot air balloons are just crazy.
Yeah.
Good to know that you have limits.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Are we going to walk around, or are we going to try and head in?
It's up to you. You see a sign that says wondrous wares and fair fares.
And it sounds fancy.
I mean, they might have things to borrow.
True.
I mean, trade for.
Maybe trade some beans for them.
You and the bean. Nobody else wants the beans.
I mean, I'm starting to get hungry.
Maybe they've got food.
Clint, you're always hungry.
I was just gonna eat your beans.
You're not eating the beans. You don't want to eat the beans. They are magical beans. I guess we'll head off then.
You got to ignore the shop. Fair enough.
We'll ignore it for now. We might like whip back round a little bit, but we'll ignore it.
Okay.
That looks like a magical frog in there.
Yeah, if you want to check this out, these are some prisons. So just to let you know, you see, this is the thing that I thought you'd ignore, and I thought you'd go for that. But yeah, let's go in the prison. Rising from the soggy earth is a study wooden hut with an open doorway on one side of it. The back of the hut are 2 holding cells. Thick mangrove roots serve as bars, with a small round door closing off each cell. The floor of one cell is covered with several inches of stinking water. The other cell holds a figure in rags slumped against the back wall.
Hello.
What? You come to gawp at me like everybody else?
Yeah, pretty much.
I was working out who you are.
Here I am a prisoner.
Did you try and kill a king by any chance?
No.
Shocked.
Yeah,
Seems to be the thing to do around here.
I helped a fairy dragon escape.
We know who you are.
You
I thought you were dead.
Yeah, we got the fairy dragon out of its cage.
You saved him from his cage.
Sir, what was
It's
his name?
amazing. That's
Sir,
amazingly good news.
Sir Tiny Dragon Person. No, he had a name.
Sir
Got-
Talabar.
That's the one.
Talabar was his name.
He was pink. Weird.
What do you say about me being dead? I never left here.
I thought somebody was who died in the balloon? Somebody died in the balloon.
One of my compatriots, Wigglewog, went with Sir Talabar.
Ah, Wigglewog's dead. There you go.
No, not
Oh.
Wigglewog. He was
What a way to give news, Rudy.
Somebody needs to stop me when I do this. Like, come on.
I mean,
yeah,
it's better to just have
stand
the
in the
news
background
than
covering his
not have the
nipples.
news.
Yeah, somebody's nipples burst a balloon and he died.
I think I slept through most of it.
Yeah.
I was in a trance.
Oh, woe. Woe is me, but good news that Sir Talavar has escaped.
Yeah, see, good news and bad news. It's like a Yeah.
Well, there's no point crying over spilt milk, as you may have noticed. People don't tend to last long around here.
What are you doing in the prison? Like, why are you in here? What did you do? Other than, is it literally just you set a fairy dragon free?
Yeah, I helped them escape. I set fire to the balloon factory so no one could follow.
Set fire to a balloon.
And of course I was captured, which is why I'm in prison.
Can I see like the locks or like the things that are keeping him imprisoned? Are they pickable?
They are pickable.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out if I can actually do this or not, because I kind of want to get him out.
What is the cage made of?
Yeah. They're pickable and breakable.
Yeah.
Really just want to keep a lookout now.
I just don't know if I can do it or not. Right with me.
What's it made of?
Wood. Essentially, it's vines.
Mangrove root.
So I could just take an axe to it.
Yes, you can take an axe to it.
I could also set it on fire.
No.
Left the fire.
Benji's gonna back away hearing this.
Yeah. You can pick it, you can bash at it, like you can literally try and shoulder it down, or
Pick it. I just want to try and pick the lock. I've never done this before, so I want to give it a try.
yeah. Well, yeah, if you go in your inventory and find thieves' tools, if you've got it. If you don't have thieves' tools, it's just a straight dexterity check. Oh, no, you actually have to have thieves' tools. Sorry, I missed that.
So it says I've got a dice set and completely.
If you don't have thieves' tools, I'll let you still make the roll, but with disadvantage.
Okay, it might have to be with disadvantage because although it says I have dice set and thieves' tools, I don't actually have it in my inventory.
It's probably that you're proficient in it, just not.
Yeah,
own
you've
it,
actually got
because mechanics
it.
are expensive.
I'm just going to give it a try. Why not?
If you
Disadvantage.
have
Yeah.
proficiency in thieves' tools, we'll find a way to get you some thieves' tools at some point. But
Okay.
have them at the minute, yeah. Do me a roll with disadvantage.
Yeah,
Use a hit.
I don't get that lock up, and I got a straight 3.
No, unfortunately, you fiddle around with the lock, but you cannot figure out a way to open it.
Clint, do
You
you
lot
think
want
you
to hurry
can?
up? Hurry up in there before we get caught. Come on, you lot.
Yeah, I'll just try and cut it down.
Mm.
What an axe
Yeah.
is
Do you
designed
want
for.
to? Do you want to try it with an attack, or do you want to try it just making a strength check?
Roll to hit a door.
I guess I
Yeah,
should do an attack.
Yeah, you'd have to hit it and knock its HP down. Which, to be fair, I mean, you can just keep trying to do.
13 to hit.
Yes, it did hit.
That's
So
7
you've
damage.
done 7 damage to it. So you do take a chunk out of it, but it is not destroyed yet.
Do you two want to make any more noise in there?
I can do. I'll carry on.
I'm pretty sure that was sarcasm.
Yeah, that's a good hit. Oh god, but you've still not quite destroyed it yet. And these guys are now going to come over to investigate what all the cacophony is. What do you think you're doing in the prison?
Tormenting the prisoner. Isn't that what everybody does to prisoners?
Does it have to be so loud?
Well, it's no fun if it's quiet.
You make me a persuasion check. Or a deception.
I mean, you persuaded me.
Yeah.
It's not
I believe you.
charismatic. We all remembered I'm not charismatic. I'd rather just shout at him to go away and intimidate him, but in fairness.
Actually, that's really good. Well, it's not like he hasn't deserved to have some noise to stop him from sleeping.
Exactly. Just keep him up.
Very
Ruin his
well.
day.
Go about your business. And they'll
We'll
go back.
carry on then.
Yeah.
Seriously,
yeah,
guys.
you just need you need another hit.
Seriously, guys, do
You
not
need to
make me
roll
talk to people. It's going to end badly.
You bust down the mangrove roots.
You're not finished.
I have.
Morgart is now free, although he's cowering a bit in the corner.
And be free.
We got to try and get him out without anyone seeing, though.
Don't worry, I can dive into the swamp and be gone before anyone sees. But where will I go? What will I do?
Don't know, but the world is your oyster.
Well, it's better than the certain death that awaited me.
Go see Jingle Jangle.
Can you at least let us get away a little bit first before you decide to come out? Because then it looks as if we haven't done anything.
Very well. I will hold these bars in place for 5 minutes while you
In fairness, if we just set you free, doesn't that mean you have to give us something? Is that not the rules around here?
Mm-hmm.
Reciprocity?
We give you your freedom.
You are not wrong. Let me bring up the trinket table. Just 1 second. I forgot about this.
Look at you lot trying to con everything out of a poor man.
It is actually
The
the rules
rules.
of the realm.
I forgot about it.
I don't want to break the rules. Sticker for the rules is a Rooney.
You don't want to break the rules after breaking him out of prison.
Technically, I just said we were annoying him.
He goes, this This is the only thing I have to give that they didn't take off me, and he gives you a salt shaker shaped like a wizard's tower.
All yours, Glint. There you go. Your good deed has been repaid.
Well done. Maybe we should skedaddle?
I can't believe we don't have a shop for this.
Yeah, it's okay. You can carry on. If I tell you along, obviously this bridge along here is King Gullop's pavilion.
I'm pretty sure we're going that way.
Yeah. And 5 minutes after you leave, Morgott sneaks out and dives into the water. And as far as I and you know right now, you'll never see him again. But you might. I haven't decided.
I mean, they all look the same to me. I wouldn't recognise them. They're green. They're slimy. They've got weird clothes. Cool hats, but weird clothes apart from that.
On that same note, what is that on the bridge?
Looks like
It's where you get to it. Yep. On the bridge, you find a scarecrow that is wearing. It's not a pumpkin. It's just like a gourd. But for people who know their vegetables, gourds look a lot like pumpkins. They just kind of pointier.
We've been told about this guy, right?
Yeah, Lyria told us about him. This must be the pumpkin farmer.
No, there was somebody else with a gourd on his head. No, who had a vision of a gourd on his head in the river?
That was me.
It wasn't me,
Sweeper.
because I didn't go in the river because you lot are nuts. But somebody just went with a scarecrow in a river and screamed weird things. So you all did it.
Oh my god.
And he's kind of crying at the edge of the bank. He's not paying any attention to you. But if a scarecrow with a pumpkin for a head could cry, that's
He would
what
be
the
crying.
person is doing right now.
I'm out. I'm not. No, weird crying. No, not.
I don't like I don't like scarecrows.
I'm going to, at a distance, like try and get his attention and say hello.
I've just walked right up to him.
Aww.
I have a picture of him now.
Mr. Pumpkin, why are you crying?
Because I can't find my head.
You can't
I've
find
got
your head?
this one, but it's just not right.
Where did you last? Oh, well, I'm not involved. Leave me out of this. I don't care where his head is. Change your mind.
Where is your head?
Oh, but you sounded like you were so interested. Pavlona has it.
Why does she have your head?
She created me and I betrayed her.
Why did you betray her?
I was got to by one of her sisters.
Sounds like he deserves it. Leave him to it.
What if we got you a new head?
He's got a new head.
My head will do no good. I want my old head. It was a stag.
You've already agreed to
Well,
find
a
some
stag
guy's
head.
heart.
Not a whole stag. A stag's head.
What about a frog's head?
There's so many frog's heads lying around. There's at least 5 every coronation.
Exactly. Somebody will get the head in a minute. Surely that's better than a pumpkin.
I don't want a frog head. I want my old head.
Seems the easiest way to get ahead of the situation.
I'll tell you what, if you can retrieve my old head, I can take you to thither.
Is this hither?
This is hither. I can take you to thither.
We do need to go there.
We do.
And we're going to kill Pavlona.
I mean, if we find a head, I'm sure we could bring it back. If we've got to get rid of her anyway.
I would be greatly appreciative.
I mean, if we see it, I'm sure we can drop it off. If not, then we didn't see it.
That's
Did we get? Well, we get you taking us to Thither, I'm assuming.
And you get
I
ahead.
guide you to thither. You can't get to thither by yourself because of the clouds. You walk into the clouds, you come out exactly where you left, even though you thought you were going in a straight line.
But
But
you
it
can
might be
sort that
going-
out. Interesting.
Because I betrayed Bavlona. I know the way through.
I mean, technically, we're killing her anyway, right, guys? That's the plan.
Yeah.
I get to stab her.
Mhm.
Yes. So,
Just means that we pick up a head on the way back.
I mean, I don't like
somewhere.
the idea of being nice, but
I forgot how violent you all are.
you punched a tree, don't you start?
Free. I'm not running around attempting to kill people.
She's a hag.
No way to speak about it. I don't know like that.
Tell you what,
Telling you.
when we find it, we will have a look, see if we can see your head, and if we find it, we'll bring it back to you. How's that? Just stop crying because it's weird.
Well, I'm not sure I can trust you, so I'm going to keep crying because it's weird.
Stop crying.
Intimidate him.
I was going to say.
This is not scary.
It was actually really scary, but you scared him so much he cries even more.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm done with him. Can we go now?
Let's keep on going.
According to his description, he's a childlike scarecrow. So now you've just bullied a kid.
He's got a giant crab claw and a pumpkin for a head. I don't care.
Does he look as if he has anything valuable in him?
He hasn't even got a head.
Not
In his head.
like straw. He does have bags of straw that he carries around with him in case he gets hurt, and then he
needs to
stuffs
restuff
himself with
himself.
more straw. Yeah.
Poor thing.
Can he swim?
No, I'm gonna say no.
I'll have to kick him off the side.
He'll float though.
He'll float.
Oh, let's keep going.
I mean, you could try and weigh him down with something like mafia style.
Give
And
him
that was how Wild Beyond the Witchlight turned incredibly dark.
Yeah. Oh, you wait. I've got some very dark jokes lined up.
Oh no.
So you cross this land bridge, and you come across a grand marble gazebo standing atop a mound of soggy earth, because everything's soggy. It's white stone streaked green with algae. The support pillars have sunk into the muck unevenly, so that the domed canopy now sits askew. Short steps ring the gazebo, leading to a raised floor where bullywugs dressed in shabby clothing lounge on pillows. Among them, a harpist sends forth delicate notes that mingle. That mingle with the murmured croaking of the gathered nobles. On a dais. How do you say that word? D-A-I. Dais. A flabby bullywug wearing a crown of woven lily flowers sits on an ornate throne with his legs folded under him. He has a large leather-bound book open across his lap and is mouthing the words he reads on the pages. As you approach, he says, "Have you no herald to announce your presence before King Gullop?" Oh no, I had a funny voice for him. "Have you no herald to announce the presence before King Gullop the 19th? He slams the book closed as if to punctuate his question regarding you for the first time. Sleepy bullywug guards standing around their monarch snap to attention, ready their weapons.
Rudy, you're really good with people.
Me? Yeah, we're people. Well, we don't have a group name.
You're people?
We are people.
We're not frogs, obviously. Or
Well, I can see that.
you're King Gullop the
You're nowhere
19th.
near good looking enough to be frogs.
I mean, he's green. He's closest.
Who's green?
Pointing at Benji. He's green.
Is
He could be
green?
half frog.
Oh, yes, he is green. In a sort of off-color sort of way.
I mean, you're a flappy frog. You need to
Screw
judge people.
And you're a rude asshole.
Yes, yes, I am.
Benji's going to applaud this.
It's been said many times before. It will be said many times again.
Wow, we think it. He says it.
I say it.
Just as well, I've already been warned of your arrival.
Who's warned? What?
What?
You didn't even know who we are. We don't know who we are.
Who are we? We don't know anymore.
You can't make me group herald and not tell me who I'm introducing. What is this?
I was expecting you to regale me with tales of your greatest deeds.
We are a band of misfits who once barbecued a snail's brain.
What she said.
We tackled a bunny. And we...
Well, I do like a bit of cooked snail.
Guys, what else have we done? Like we barbecued. Oh, we beat up a tree.
We lost to a tree.
We lost to a tree, but still.
I killed somebody with my nipples.
Yeah, he killed one of your
with
prisoners that escaped. One of your prisoners that escaped, he killed him.
Song.
What was his name? Willy Wog? Woogie Wog? I don't know. He killed somebody with his nipples for you that escaped.
Wiggle Wog.
Wiggle Wog, yeah.
Wiggle Wog the traitor. You're responsible for his demise. Well, that is a great deal in a great deed indeed.
There you go.
This voice is killing me.
I'm waiting for somebody to ask me about my friend.
Ryan?
I'm sure you don't have any friends.
Who is your friend?
Don't worry. No, let's go
Biggest.
You know my friend. Tell me, did my biggest dickus make you come?
No. What was the Duke's name? He made us come.
Well, he's a little bit of a rogue.
Anyway, we're here to see some king dude. He's a frog. Doesn't narrow it down.
Obviously, I am the king.
You say that, but you won't be king in 10 days.
Okay.
I shall be king until the end of my life.
Which
So,
is
like,
in 10 days.
Or probably less.
You think I have a whole 10 days? Wow.
I mean,
I'll
we
go
could.
down in the annals of history.
Yep. Yep, you will. I mean, we could have come and killed you. All your guards were asleep. I don't know how you're not supposed to live.
They would have woken up. They would protect me with their lives.
Can anybody remember why we needed to actually see the king? Because I don't remember.
We've got to decide if we're killing him. And we say this in front of him out loud. We've got to decide if we're killing him or we're going to go tell him about the Duke that wants to kill him.
Right.
Do you remember?
Yes, I remember now.
Yeah.
The king says, as you can see, nothing in the Foggy Court happens without my notes.
So you know we're here to kill you, or could be.
I would prefer we could find another arrangement.
Another what?
Arrangement.
Sorry, one more time?
Arrangement.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
I'm all ears for, yeah. Can you just say, what's the law around here where if somebody gives you, you have to give it back?
Ah, the law of reciprocity.
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
So
Benji's just going to wipe
for me,
a load of spit off his face.
Yeah.
if you can do something for me, for starters, I will give you something valuable you can use against Bavlorna.
Okay,
Can
what would that be?
you see this book I am reading?
I mean, I was
Yes.
shocked you could read, but yes.
Of course I can read.
Can't talk. Who knew?
Yeah.
So you're really good in a garden then, so you can like take up all the
I
plants and stuff.
was literally just getting to that. Yes, that's why my garden looks so neat and tidy.
It's the swamp. It doesn't look neat or tidy.
You're a Philistine.
I've had worse things said about me.
So what can this book do?
This book is one of Bavlorna's most sacred possessions.
Not that sacred. You've got it.
It was stolen. She is missing it as we speak, but something has weakened her. But
And that was.
it contains the details of everybody who has wronged her.
Everybody who's wronged her.
Aye, everybody who has wronged her. But
Must be a long book.
the second and most important thing is, if you can do a favor for me, we will throw a huge party in your honor.
God. Huge, froggy, slimy party in a swamp.
Huge. And I shall show you the secret way into Bavlorna's cottage.
Oh,
I mean,
that.
that's interesting.
There's nothing surprises an old hag more than if you smash in her back door.
I mean, that would get us to go down in the annals of history.
Sorry, just choking on my cake.
Legendary.
A legend, dairy. So what do you want?
If you see just across this bridge, it's the balloon factory, and it is on fire.
Yeah, we heard about that.
I want nothing more simple than you to put the fire out.
We can definitely do more fire.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I could probably like make it worse. I don't think I can put it out.
I mean, there is a. When you say put it
Energy
out,
points.
can we just burn it to the ground so there's nothing left to be on fire?
I need the balloon factory to make balloons, so no.
I don't know how effective it will be, but I can go over and take a leak on it.
I mean, worth a shot,
And
right?
Benji can control water.
Oh,
That
And
sounds
I can
hazardous
put,
if I'm peeing on it at the same time.
I mean, if we look at it, how on fire does it look from here?
Very on fire, but weirdly, the flames that are leaping out of it keep moving. Not like flames normally move, but like there'll be one window on fire, and then it won't be on fire, and then another window along will be on fire.
Nothing in this place is normal.
Welcome to the Feywild.
But in fairness, and saying this out loud in front of them again, didn't the other guy say he could get us into the cave? Into the hag's place?
no, he could get
Oh,
us
my
into
spies!
prison.
Yeah, no,
No, not the pumpkin, the Duke, the one that wants us to kill this flabby excuse for a king.
Possibly.
Silence!
I mean, because we could kill him, take the book, and if the other guy can get us in, we don't have to put anything else on fire.
And we actually help him out with like a task that he needs to do as well.
Yeah.
Two birds, one stone, but technically it's two frogs, one stone.
Why are we using stones?
I mean, we can use axes if you want.
If you think you can take me, you're welcome to try. You went a bit German then.
Yeah.
You have been very naughty boys.
None of you are the Messiah.
I mean, we could give the factory a try to see if we can put it out, and then if we give up, we can always come back, stab this dude, and go back to the other one.
I don't feel like fighting.
If you try and kill me, I shall give you a spanking.
Don't you
That's
enjoy it?
harmless.
The best offer we've had all week so far.
Yeah.
Everybody else has just tried to kill us,
Yeah.
especially that tree.
And everybody knows what happens after the spanking.
Because Dickus comes.
I've switched on to Holy Grail there, actually.
Yeah. Right, let's go look at a tower. We can stab this guy.
Distraction.
Yeah, we can stab a guy later if we need to.
Yeah. If you meet Pegasus, send him my regards. He's commanded legionary in Neverone.
Before I walk through, can I see if the king has anything on him?
Yeah, I mean,
Got a
the
book.
king is dressed in a lot of fine regalia, but, well, do me a investigation check.
Okay.
You're gonna get us in trouble.
Wait. 7.
He has lots of nice shiny things on him.
Can I try and take something?
Well, you've not got close enough to him because he's at the top of this dais and his
Yeah.
guards are down below. So if you wanted to try and do that, you'd have to figure out a way to get next to him.
Mm. Let's sort out the fire first, and then I'll come back and steal the shiny. I'm very disappointed on the amount of shiny I've stolen so far.
You have been slacking.
Yeah. As you cross this bridge, by the way, I'll find something shiny for you to steal. As you cross this bridge, you see lots of severed heads of frogs on spikes.
I was
Assuming it's
wondering
the
what they were.
last king.
They're all animated, going, look, it's another bunch here to do the new king's will.
How
They're
far
all
away are they from the
gonna
edge?
die, just like everybody else. Another one next to him goes, right, just like us. Like, well, yeah, but we were king. Yeah.
How far
I
away
was
are they
more of a
from the
king
edge
than
of the
you.
bridge?
I lasted for like 2 weeks. You only lasted for an hour. Sorry?
How far are they away from the edge of the bridge?
Oh, only about 5. They're about 5 foot. They're very close to the edge of the bridge.
Or glaive at one of them. Poke it.
Yeah. What you doing? Poking it or just trying to hit it?
Just poking it because it can't fight back because it's got no arms.
Yeah. Ow!
Unless you might say.
Ow! Stop that! Stop it!
Can I want to tickle one's nose with my feathers. Coochie coochie coo.
It sneezes uncontrollably, and all the other heads laugh.
These guys used to be
The
kings.
ones-
That's one that's been repeatedly jabbed in the eye. Right, that was fun.
Friendly
We can get out the way back again, right? Nobody's going to stop me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll make sure to come back this way.
Right, fire. Is anybody any good at fire thing? I'm not sure I'm any good at fire.
I can shape water or control fire.
Yeah.
I was
See,
going to say, Illyria's pretty good at fire, but
I'm really good at fire. Just
To be honest, you said from here, can we see anything different about those windows that are on fire and then not on fire and then on fire?
No. So here you are. You're at the back entrance. But there are windows around. So basically, like flames will start leaping out of a window, but then suddenly stop. And then a window that's a bit further down, flames will start leaping out of that window, and then
And they just look like flames. They don't look like a fire elemental or anything. They just look like flames.
it's a
They
frog that's on fire that's running around the building.
You won't know any more about that until you actually get in.
I think it's this way, Glenn.
Yeah. The way you guys are going around there, that's the entrance.
Which way? Who am I following?
It's here. I'm pinging it. Pinging it.
Yeah, Rooney's just gone the other way.
the way I went.
Yeah. Oh, Rooney's well aware it's not this way. He's just wandered off again.
Why do I now feel like it's just a bullywug running around with a torch in his hand, trying to make it look like there's fire?
That would be good, but no. As
Do you
you approach the entrance, a bullywug approaches you. And he goes, Come, help me put out these fires. My name is Duke Ikrind. I don't know why he denounced his name, but it feels nice to give him a name.
And you don't want to be king?
I'm too busy. And also, I'd like to stay alive.
I mean, that's the first sensible thing we've heard from a bullywug. I like this guy. Why do the flames move? We saw from outside. At one point they're there and then they move and then
they're not just normal fires. They're animated coals from Bavlorna's cauldron.
Of course. So, how do you put out an animated coal, or have you not managed to put any out yet?
I've not managed to put any out yet. The only way you can do it is to get a bucket of water in a lake and go and chase one down, and then hope that does enough damage from the bucket to put it out.
You have buckets?
Every time I've grabbed a bucket, I have 5 buckets.
Oh, great. That feels like just the right number for something. Convenient.
Illyria grabs one of the buckets and puts it on her head. Here's but a flesh wound.
Ah, I see you're part of the nobility. Call you Lord Buckethead.
Work with more runs. Literally stuff.
We start trying to put these out.
Yeah. So what you got to do is you got to in fact, actually, let's do initiative for this. Everybody, roll me initiative, please.
Oh, absolutely.
Hang on. Wait. Don't do it
Need
yet.
the tracker.
Yeah. Shush. There we go. Right. Click on your token. Roll for initiative.
What a glitch.
Nice.
Coals are... There are some rolls. You know, we'll now fail miserably on every attack roll to attack the coals, but
We burnt all the good rolls.
yeah.
This could actually go on for hours. So I might have to shorten it at some point.
There's this snail racing all over.
It's written in the book. It's sort of similar to that sort of thing. So what I'm going to need you to do is move your token to this square here to fill it up with water, and then move next to a animated coal. Can you see those on the map?
I've seen one up to now.
Yeah. And then you make an attack with your bucket of water that deals 1d6 of damage.
Okay.
Can we not grapple the water with the bucket? In the bucket.
Sorry?
Can we grapple with the bucket? Like trap the coal in the bucket?
You can try and do that, yes.
And then throw the coal into the lake.
Yeah. You can try. You can also try and kill them.
Okay.
But that's difficult. But you can try and grapple them to get them into the bucket, which will be an athletics check.
So what? Nikki got an 11.
Then you would have to make sure that you could make it back to the water, because you'd have to make another athletic. If you can't make it all the way back to the water before the end of your turn, it would get a check to get out.
Is it our normal walking speed?
Yeah. So 30 foot. So each big square here is 10 foot.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see with the measurement. So it's actually a fair mission.
Yeah.
Good.
Just make it back on this one.
Yeah.
So we all go outside and fill our buckets up to start.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can all start with a full bucket. Why not? I'm just going to move...
Nikki's not on the turn order because she...
Oh,
just
she
rolled an
rolled...
11.
Okay.
11.
over from D&D Beyond, I guess.
Yeah.
And also, I've rolled a 20, but yeah, I'm below a Rooney.
It just
Yeah,
hasn't
it needs to go
ordered it
toward-
yet.
It's not doing it yet.
Sorry, yeah, I've not sorted it yet. Just give me 2 seconds. I just want to put Nikki on there and then I'll sort it.
You know the fastest way of doing it?
Go on.
You right click a token, you can just go add to turn order.
And
Yeah.
you can give her a number.
Thank you.
Right?
There we go. Okay, so that's Glint up first, isn't it? I think, or is that Illyria? That's Illyria.
Glint.
No, it's Glint.
It's
Yeah,
first, and it's me.
sorry, eyesight's bad.
I'll move in there and try and douse this hole.
That one there. Okay, roll me 1d6. 3. It's not out, but it's pretty wet.
Then I may use the last 5 feet of movement to move up to there.
That's fair enough. You only get one go with your bucket, by the way, just in case I hadn't made that clear.
Fill your bucket.
Yeah, I'm trying to hold it in place so that the next person in.
Can
Yeah,
then.
get it.
Good call.
Okay, so if I aim for that one.
Yep.
Yep.
As
You're right.
well. About. That is 30, isn't it? Yeah, we're fine. Okay. And I'm going to go for that one.
Okay.
D6.
D6, yeah, just a
Come
normal
on.
D6.
5.
You have put out a animated coal. There you
Yeah.
go. Ah! It's like Calcifer when he's
Now it just sits on the
looking
side,
really sad.
singing "Relight My Fire."
Illyria produces flame. No, she doesn't. She's not going to set anything else off. She reignites the core.
She
No,
just
that's
feels
not
bad.
good. And that's me done.
That's you done?
It's me done.
Okay.
Mhm.
Benji.
Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to find one of the other animated coals. Can't really see on the map properly.
You'll need to go into the building.
Yeah.
Or do you not have vision?
Oh, I found one,
Oh, you found one.
and yeah, I'm just gonna attempt to throw the bucket of water over it.
Yeah, go for it. So it's just a straight D6. If you want to know how to do it on Roll20, just type /roll space 1d6. Or, yeah, you can do it that way.
Oh.
There was a hole in your bucket as you went,
Yeah.
unfortunately, and yeah, lost most of
You've
the water.
left most of your water behind.
And like a little bit of a splash on it. Okay, it's the animated coal's turn. That one is gonna bounce up here. That one gonna go Benji, and yeah, Benji's sort of the closest, so we're gonna end up with 3 on Benji. And this one's gonna attack the Duke because it doesn't like the Duke.
He handed out the buckets and they all saw.
Yeah.
Duke's behind a wall, isn't he?
So we're going to start off with 3 on Benji. Sorry, but the Duke's behind the wall.
From a coal.
Hmm?
Said one of the coals was going to attack the Duke.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he was downstairs. So yeah, it's going to be 4 on Benji. That is a wall there. I didn't realise that was a solid wall. Sorry, Benji.
Sorry,
But
Benji.
if it's any consolation, these don't hurt that much.
There's the max damages on all of them.
Yeah, as Benji is barbecued.
Yeah, well, let's find out. So 17, I think, will hit, will it?
Yeah,
So that's 3 damage to start off with. 11 will miss.
yeah,
26.
Might
will
hit.
definitely hit.
That's another 3.
They have a
Or
better attack
19,
bonus
so
than
that's
me.
another 2. So that's 6, 7, 8 in total.
Assuming it's fire attacks that they're doing.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Let me just double check that because I've got
I've-
one. I've got one.
I've just changed my light setting to fireplace, so it's now flickering like a fireplace.
Like it.
Yes, it is fire damage.
Awesome. That's what we like.
So one on Glenn. 25
Missed.
for 1 damage. And that's them done. And that's. Oh, is it you, Aruni?
It is indeed.
Yeah.
I'm just going to storm in and try and put a coal in the bucket.
Okay. It's up to you. You can either do me an athletics or a acrobatics check. And how exactly are you doing it?
I'm just kind of got to sweep the bucket round and just like catch it, splashing the bucket, catch it in the bucket and like.
Catch it in the bucket without trying to use your hands or anything.
Yeah, just try to use the bucket.
Yeah. That's fair enough. Yeah. That'll do it. You've got one trapped in the bucket.
Because I've got no movement left, so I'll have to wait the next round. Drag
That's
it out.
all your movement, is it? Okay.
Yeah, 25. Yeah.
Hold the bucket out.
Hey.
I'll trade you.
I'm just using a picture of a spanner to show that it's in a bucket.
He's in a bucket.
Sorry.
I'll throw water over this one.
Okay. So it'd just be a 1d6.
Nice.
Very close.
It's a very
That's
wet.
because you already put it in a bucket with water, and they only have like 6 HP anyway, and you rolled a 5. I'm gonna say that one's gone.
I think she was attacking a different one. She's attacking this one.
Oh wait, you're attacking that one. My bad. Okay, yep, you've really hurt that one. It's looking very soggy and miserable. It looks like a wet koala.
Oh.
No, don't say Google wet koala.
Yeah, they're terrifying.
Is that you done, Sweeper?
Yeah.
Okay, back to the top, Glenn.
If
do not
possible,
have a bucket of water.
I would like to trade Aruni my empty bucket for his full bucket,
I don't see any reason why not.
and then I can
But that's
run
up to Aruni.
Then
Yeah,
I run
no,
outside
good,
and
yeah.
dump the coal in the water.
Yeah, do me a d6 roll on it. Oh, you mean you're going to take it out there? Oh, yeah, okay,
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna run outside and throw it in the swamp.
yeah, that's fine. Do me a athletics check on a. It's going to be you do it with advantage as well. I mean, I only need you to get a 12. Yeah, we go. Yeah, so that one there. Oh no, I'm melting. And he's drowned. Okay, anything else?
I think that's my turn. I'm guessing it was a standard to swap Aruni the bucket. So
Yeah, it's a bonus action to fill up a bucket.
no, I meant to take the bucket from Aruni and give him mine.
Oh, I
With
see.
my
Yeah,
action, then my
that was an
movement
action.
to run
Yeah.
over and drop it.
But if you want to refill it now, that can be a bonus action.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Illyria.
I'm going to go and fill my bucket up. That's 15.
Yep.
And then I've got another 15. I'm going to go. I've filled up my bucket. Can I use my action to dash?
You can use your action to dash. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go 20 feet to there. And I'm going to use 5 more feet and just move, 10 more feet, and I'm just going to move there. So that's my full movement, and then that's me done.
Yeah. Cool. Benji, you're surrounded.
I'm on
Okay,
my
so
way.
And you have an empty bucket. Oh, sorry, Illyria. What's up?
No, I was just saying to Benji, I'm on my way.
So can I actually cast Control Flames on the embers?
I don't see any reason why not. Cast it. If you can display it in VTT.
Let me have a look.
If you bring up the spell, it should say there should be an option to display in VTT. Otherwise, I can Google
Yep.
it quickly. It's a magical flame, I'm afraid.
Ah, okay.
Sorry, I
Not
hadn't
to worry.
realised it says you choose a non-magic. Yeah, you choose non-magical flame, but these are quite clearly magical
Okay.
because they're little bobbing, flaming bits of coal.
Okay, just bear with me. Then I shall make my way back out of the tower.
You're gonna take a few opportunity attacks.
Ah, okay.
I'm not purposefully picking on you. I promise, even though it's very tempting. But yeah, if you move from where you are now, you're gonna take 3 opportunity attacks because you're in melee range.
Okay. I'm not really sure what I can do then.
These guys don't hit hard.
Yeah,
So you
I'm
can
down to 5 hit
risk it.
points.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, we haven't had a long rest, so we're
Okay.
kind of some are a bit hurt.
If Benji, if you want to make me a dexterity saving throw, it'll be a high DC on it. But if you want, not a dexterity saving throw, an acrobatics check, it'll be a high DC on it. But you can try and trap one underneath a bucket.
Okay.
I'll give it you with advantage. Fair enough. The one behind you, I'll give it you. But it's not gone. It's just technically prone at the minute
Under a bucket.
Yeah, that's fine.
because it's under a bucket.
Okay. I'm not. I think that's all I can pretty much do, isn't it, this time?
Yeah, sorry. Okay. Right. So the one that's under a bucket is going to spend its turn getting out from under the bucket. And you go, hello. I'm back. Here's Johnny.
Illyria shouts over to the other guys, guys, they talk!
Why are you shocked? Everything here talks. Bunnies, the
Yeah.
frogs.
Johnny Fire is alive.
God. Can you stop burning? Please.
Trying to reason with the coals.
Split
So
it sharp.
they're going to switch their attacks, and they're going to have one attack on Sweeper and one on Illyria.
Right.
So first one on Sweeper. 12, I think, will miss.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah. And the one on Illyria, 19.
That does hit, but I am resistant to fire.
You're resistant to fire, so it would have been 4, so it's down to 2.
That's fine.
Okay. Aruni.
Yeah. He's just going to move in and try and put the one in front of Illyria. They just hit Illyria in the empty bucket that he's now got.
Okay, yeah. So acrobatics check.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Oh, go on, pick one. Doesn't matter.
No, it's possible on both.
It's only for fun, this.
Roll that for us. One. There we go.
Yeah, that one's under a bucket, so it's prone.
I'm trying to sweep it up in the bucket again, same as last time. So catch it in the bucket.
There's no water in the bucket.
No, I just want to catch it
think-
and then
yeah.
gonna run back, like dragging it with me.
Wait, yeah, all right, yeah, I'll allow it.
So I'm gonna drag it back. I've got was there 15, so I've got another 10 back over here carrying it. Like hot potato with a coal and a bucket.
Yeah.
So just gonna drag this
So that one is being dragged by you.
Right. Yeah. Just yelling hot, 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 hot.
Sweeper, I think you have an empty bucket at the minute, don't you?
Yep.
Okay,
Fairness, I would've
peculiar
been
question here.
Yeah. Always
Does
the best.
would spit count as water?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
It does. I would need you to make me a unarmed strike roll, please.
In fairness, I probably would have taken an attack of opportunity from this one as well as I ran away.
Yeah. Oh, you would, wouldn't you? All right. I'll do that.
10 to hit.
No, sorry, that's a miss.
I just go
Really?
hi to.
Aruna, you take 4 fire damage from the one in the bucket.
Ooh.
She's dragging it away. Glint, you. Oh, Sweeper, unless there's anything else you want to do. I'm gonna take your silences and
I'm gonna run and try and fill your bucket up.
You've still got your movement.
And a bonus action.
I'm gonna
Run,
bonus
run.
action disengage.
And then run and fill your bucket up.
Yeah.
Bucket.
Does the level 2 rogue get their cunning action yet?
Think
Yeah,
so?
yeah, level 2 you do, yeah, level 2.
Disengage would be a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah, which you've done. Yeah. Good point. Yeah. Ignore me.
I guess I run in.
Yeah, you got a bucket. You've got one. There's 3 left. You've got one that's trapped in a bucket that Aruna is just running past you, going hot, 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 ow! And yeah, you got the one just down south next to Benji, and there's one you can't see behind a wall.
I'll tip a bucket
Benji,
over the
right,
one
there's
that's
one here
south of me.
too. This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. So 1d6.
You did.
And it was already very hurt, that one, from sweepers, so you have extinguished its fire. Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Illyria.
I'm going to move just there, and I'm going to get that one.
Yeah.
Because I still have my full bucket.
You do. So it's a d6.
That is a 6.
So you have extinguished that one.
Yeah.
Just straight put that one
Good
out.
dice. Not you, that one. You're good. And I'm, yeah. Because that one, there's not really much more I can do other than use the rest of my movement.
As you have a bonus action that can heal Benji a little bit.
No,
Word.
I'm a fire sorcerer. No, I cannot. Not a healer. I cause damage.
The healer's the one that's really hurt right now.
Yeah. I mean, I could make it worse, but I'm going to use the rest of my movement. So I've used 5 foot, 10 foot. 10 foot is 2, so that's 20. I'm going to get to there. So that's the full 30 to there.
Excellent.
And
Okay.
I'm just going to nudge the frog and be like, you tell me you couldn't have done this yourself. This is.
Look at you!
Yeah.
That idiot's dragging one on fire in a bucket. The other guy there, he's been really hurt. I'm not going to do all that by myself.
Given that
Do you
anything to
realise
even
how many
help.
hit points I have 6 hit points.
You haven't even done anything to help yet, apart from hand us buckets and stand there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry, 11 hit points.
You could have at least been bringing us buckets. Big mean.
And I
As
haven't
I
been hit
understand
yet.
it, you had to prove yourself to the king.
I haven't been attacked yet, and I've killed 3 of them.
Yeah. Good point. We'll get to that.
Mhm.
Benji, you're up.
Yeah,
the
I'm
bucket.
just gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
5 points back. Anything else you want to do?
Problem is I can't. Am I able to disengage or?
Not without. Yeah, you've not made it. Oh, yeah, your action which you can kill wounds, so not without taking an opportunity attack, I'm afraid. But you can.
Okay.
I don't know. Have you got anything that you could do as a bonus action? Hang on, just bear with me. Let me go into your character. I'll let you use a nipple poke as a bonus action.
Bonus action.
But these things do have a high AC.
And you're going to get sunburn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll skip on that one. So yeah, no, that's all for that turn.
You're done. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good point. All your spells are actions, not bonus actions. Your cantrips, I mean. Right. Okay, so it's animated Cole's time. And so Benji, you are going to get an opportunity attack here. It's going to try and jump over you and go for Glint that was goading it.
Okay.
So it's just, yeah. Any of your weapons that you want to try and use, your club or your quarterstaff. But like I say, they do have a high AC, but it's always worth a go.
Right. And I can't use any cantrips, can I?
No, not as an opportunity attack.
Okay. Then I'll just swing with my club and hope for the best. No, that's not enough.
No, it's not. Sorry, but it was worth a go. And then, so we're going to have 2 attacks because there's only 2 left. One's on Glint and one's on Aruni because it's the one in the bucket.
Yep.
So first one on Glint, 24.
Yeah.
1 damage.
I did lie earlier. I have been hit.
Yeah,
One
you got
damage.
hit.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought you got a 1. Just when I rolled that 1 there, I was like, yeah, somebody got a 1. Right, second one on Aruni, 14.
Missed.
Missed. You've narrowly avoided taking 1 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's needed.
Yeah. And now it's Glint. Aruni's turn.
Who's going to drag it out to the lake and just try and toss the bucket into the lake with the coal in it?
Yeah, that's fair enough. Acrobatics or athletics, you pick. Yeah, that'll do it. You lob the bucket out into the deep swamp, and it sinks with the fire going.
D&D Beyond just repeatedly rolling. Calm down.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. I was looking for a DC of 12 there.
Yeah. So that one's gone.
That one's gone. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'll bonus action and just fill up. Oh no, I haven't got a bucket now. I just chucked it in the water. So no, just gonna
Yeah, that's a
stand
good
there and be
point.
like,
Yeah. You could try and scoop some in your hands.
no, I'm just gonna be like, oh, they can get that one on their own. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit down at the edge of the water and just be like, that's stupid. Why did I put it in a bucket? Stupid.
That's one gone.
Yeah.
Sweeper, you are very close to the water. You don't have a full bucket, and there is one left alive.
I'll get to the water.
Mhm.
Fill up bucket. That was.
And so you're a rogue, so you can make the dash action as your cunning action, and then use an action to. Oh no, cunning action is a bonus action, and the bonus action was filling a bucket, so you can't do that.
You could head back in, hand the bucket to either myself or Glint.
I'll go back in and hand the bucket to Glint.
Okay. And Glint, you've just been handed a bucket. That must have looked like a Disney princess thing, because this little baby bird's just come flying in with a bucket of
But
water
I'm
attached.
still currently drooling from that spit out. It's like,
That's an image.
I know we can catch the calls in buckets.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try and catch it in a full bucket?
That's what Rooney did. And yes, it did drown on its next turn, didn't it?
Yeah.
I'll try that.
Mm-hmm. So it'll be a athletics or acrobatics check to try and ram it in there. If you can do that, roll me a d6 because you've got it in the bucket. And then on the start of its next turn, it'll take another d6 damage.
Only a 13 acrobatics.
That's right, I was only after 12.
3 damage.
Taking 3 damage. Cool.
I've got
Anything
it in
else?
the bucket, yeah?
You've got it in the bucket?
I'll walk outside with it.
You're going outside with it? Go for it. Right. Okay, Illyria, there are no coals left inside. The only coal is now in a bucket that Glenn has.
Awesome. I am just going to sit next to the frog and incessantly just chatter at him.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Just the random stuff that's happened since we got into the Feywild, and that's really
yeah. Duke Ickelberg is now asleep.
awesome.
He's just like, yes, that's nice. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, and then he just falls asleep.
He looks as if he has anything on him.
Yeah.
He's asleep.
He has a trinket upon his person. If you want to make me a sleight of hand check to see if you can steal it from him while he's asleep.
Yes, I do. Good speed. I'm going to do it on D&D Beyond. Do it. Sleight of hand, yeah.
Yeah. Very nice. Roll me a D100.
Oh god, hold on. I didn't get a D100 out. Hold on. 77.
77. You find a pinwheel whirligig that spins even when there's no wind.
Ooh.
Pretty cool.
I haven't heard the word whirligig in so long.
No.
That's me done.
So you done. Benji, is there anything particular you want to do before? I think this animated coal's going to drown. But if there's anything amazing you want to try and do,
Not really. No. Just gonna come out the tower. And just cough a load of smoke out of my mouth.
yeah. Make me a performance check.
Okay.
Yeah, you managed to actually cough some really impressive smoke rings as you come out. You cough and get these billowing black smoke rings that go out from you.
And so is it kind of like Lord of the Rings where Gandalf does like the boat, the ship through the ring?
Yeah. You managed to cough a smoke boat that goes through one of the rings. Okay, so it's the animated coal's turn. It's going to take 1d6 damage to start off with. So if it's a 3 or lower, it's 3 or higher, it's gone. And it's the 4. So it drowns in the bucket with another little anguished little cry. No. And that's it. You're out of initiative. You have put out all the crazy fires that were in the balloon factory.
That's very blue. That's not what I want.
Does this mean we don't get to kill the king?
No, you just did a thing that the king wanted you to do. You can
Yeah.
always kill the king.
I mean, he can now tell us where the secret entrance is, and then we can kill him.
Let's go and find out. We normally have a break about 10, but do we want a break now and
Yeah,
then
that's a
we'll
good
get
point.
into the whole kingy bit?
Is there
Yeah.
anything in the balloon factory before we just remove ourselves from it?
That's a good question. Just bear with me.
Cool. Go in and do a look around.
There is nothing worth stealing, I'm afraid. Tell you what, if everybody wants to give me an investigation roll, and we'll see if it's high enough, you can roll on the trinket table.
Definitely good at that.
I want 15.
I've got -1. That was never going to happen.
Pants.
No, you find nothing interesting inside the balloon factory. Well, lots of things that are interesting, but they're all involved in making balloons.
I mean, sounds
Oh,
interesting.
is there any like rope or anything? You said that there's stuff for making balloons, like to make the balloons.
There's lots of rope if you want to pocket some rope.
Yes, please.
I think you normally have about 50 foot of hemp rope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. We'll add that in. We never know, it might come in handy. And is there any like is it like the basket bit that's made in here, or is it the full like balloon bit that's made in here?
It's the full balloon. It's everything that's made in here. So there's lots of wicker line around to make the basket.
A lot of canvas.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. If there's canvas.
It's leather.
It's a leather balloon. Kinky.
Yeah. When I say leather, I mean it's very thin, stretched animal hide.
Frog skin.
Ex king.
Yeah.
Balloons. And keep the heads. And just use the rest to make balloons. While you're all better around, Rudy's just gonna be out on the bridge, just poking heads with the glaive.
I was king for 7 weeks. You do not have the right to poke me.
Yeah, stop me. Stop me.
Ouch.
Can I just like go and drill on one of the heads?
You reckon we could stand right on the edge of the bridge and pee off onto one of the heads already?
Do me a performance check.
Accepted. I mean, I was going to go with acrobatics, but
I think it's more performance, to be fair.
I mean, I don't normally struggle to perform.
Oh,
I'm just going to cover
Oh, you were-
Sweeper's eyes so that she doesn't see any of this.
it slid across the entire screen as a 19 and then flipped onto the 3 at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, like Aruni misses a head and pees in the river, and Glyn is actually a bit pee shy.
Yeah. Just can't get it to go.
And he has to turn around and face the other way away from the heads because they're all watching him while he tries to do it.
And on that note, do we want to take a break?
Yeah.
Yes. When do we want 10 minutes come back at 5 past, or do we want 15 minutes come back at 10 past?
I think 10.
Yeah, come on, 10 past. 10 minutes. Good.
10 minutes come back at 5 past. Sounds
Yep.
good. Cool. All right. I'll catch you guys shortly.
See you in a minute.
Good.
Be right back.
Be right back.
Shout out time. HM, DOD, Puffer, Kitty. Thanks for the follows. Do, do, do.
Nick, yeah, I forgot to ask you the other night. How did you manage to fall over and hit your cheek?
Sorry, what was it?
How did you manage to fall over and hit your cheek?
Too much iron brew.
Too much Bucky.
I was going like outside the back, misjudged one of the steps, then my face said hello to the ground.
I know how you feel. My left knee is still completely screwed up from when I fell out the back step about 2 months ago. It's screwed. Ooh, it's gone dark. Why has it gone dark?
I don't have any bruises though, I just had this slight little bump on my face.
I can't criticise. I fell over some steps near the prison here and managed to bang and bruise all my elbow and my knee.
That sounds like we're all in the wars. I fell off a ladder on Tuesday.
Nice.
Took a chunk
Which
out
way?
the front of my leg.
Like, did it do like a comedy thing where the ladder fell?
No, it's like a multi-stage ladder. And they
Oh,
dropped the top two down to like the fourth step. And I come in on the ground floor going down into a basement. Didn't realise that it was a multi-layered ladder. Went to step down and the step wasn't there.
oh.
Put my foot through it. Took a chunk out the front of my leg. But that's fine because it now matches the other side.
Was that on site?
Yeah, it was a private site. I was helping on.
So no paperwork then.
No, I
'Cause you
quit working doing my job like 6 months ago.
I think I remember you saying, yeah, now you're just helping out a mate on
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was funny because about 10 minutes later I'm going, oh, the ladder's a bit dodgy, you might want to mind you, and he did the exact same thing.
What is it that you're doing at the minute?
I'm my wife's carer.
Yeah. No, I mean like the building work
Oh,
stuff.
I'm just doing what I used to do. Liquid flooring.
Ooh.
It's a bit like concrete. It's called screed, but pretty simple stuff.
We're currently looking to, so our kitchen at the moment, it's kind of it's fine, but we'd like to like extend it into the garage a little bit so that it's just, my husband wants 2 ovens and he wants a couple of other bits and pieces in there. But trying to get a builder at the minute just to come out and give us a quote, it's like trying to pull teeth.
Yeah.
They'll come out and be like, oh yeah, I'll send you a quote, and then they just ghost us for like 2-3 months, and it's like, we don't, like, we know that the prices are going to change, like that's not a problem, but give us like a ballpark so that we know, okay, well this is how much this thing is now, let's add on a little bit just in case.
If it's anything like our area, it's because there's just so much work around.
Yeah.
I was about to say more work than there are people to do it. So yeah.
Especially because a lot of places have to get building regs now. So even though all we're doing is moving a wall into the garage and then filling the floor in, we still have to have building regs in. Whereas before the pandemic, you didn't necessarily have to have that in just for that. Thankfully, we don't have to get planning permission, but still.
Like I said, I gave it all up about 6 months ago.
Tomorrow we're meant to be, so our living room, in our old house we had a fireplace and my husband built shelves either side, so it brought everything up to the same level and it looked really nice. So for this house we want to do the same thing, but the shelving area is a little bit wider than the old house, because our old house was a cottage, so it was nice and like small and easy to do. So tomorrow's task is to measure everything up and start putting, like, actually building shelves. It should be fun, he says. Ask me how it goes next week.
The guys that I'm helping just had a phone call last week asking if they go up to a house just outside of Wembley. Do that. So that's like a day job, and you're gonna have to pay us for 3 days because we're gonna have to stay over the night before and then stay over the night of.
If it's around Wembley, they can probably afford that.
Yeah,
Easily.
the guy's like, I'd rather pay the extra to have you come up and have it done properly than pay the people around me and have to pay them 4 or 5 times to come and repair it every now and then.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
So one of the guys that does it is like, well, I don't really want to travel. So I was like, well, if you need me, I'm here. I'll take a couple of days away paid for no reason.
Well, we had a completely off topic. So we normally play on a Sunday. Well, I normally play D&D on a Sunday in our local geek retreat in Solihull. Well, it turns out that the Solihull one was closed down on Monday morning.
Well, they're franchises, so
It's a shame because they've only been that one's only been open since December. And apparently a member of the council turned up and basically said, you need to pay X amount or we're shutting you down. Like, well, we can't pay it right now. It's like, right, okay, we'll check all your customers out and we're closing you down now.
Jesus.
Really harsh.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because there's a really nice little community of D&D players there. So I really don't know where they're going to go. There is one in Birmingham, but I don't really want to travel. I know it's only like a 20-minute train journey, but I don't really want to go in.
The center of Brum. Yeah, it's not.
If I say 20 minutes, like 10, 20 minutes, it's not long. It depends what train you get.
Yeah.
But by the time you get in, then you've got to walk over to the place, and that's another 10, 15 minutes. Then at the end of it, you've got to lug all of your stuff back. It's just a bit much. So
Yeah.
it's a shame though, because Geek Retreat is lovely. Like just the Geek Retreats in general are lovely.
They all tend to be lovely, but I'm a bit worried about the business model because I think
They're not
the way
making money.
I think the people overall of Geek Retreat are making money, but they're doing it by exploiting like geeky people that want to run a geeky shop.
Yeah.
Because it's a franchise model, so they're charging them way too much.
And that's the thing.
Because they know they'll pay it, and then they can walk away with the money, even with the shop shuts down.
Yeah.
And then that's the other thing. The prices inside are like extortionate as well. So like the actual, if you want to just have lunch in there, it's relatively cheap because it's aimed at like kids and just like, teenagers and stuff. So it's like £2.50 for like a burger and chips. It's really cheap, which is great. But then like some of the books, like I got my player's handbook I think for something like 32 quid, and it's 41 in Geek Retreat, and it's like I'm not going to pay that because I know I can get it elsewhere for cheaper.
No, it's a real dilemma for me because I want to go and buy them from Nerdy, which is a coffee shop down here in Shrewsbury, but I can get it from Amazon for 20 quid cheaper.
Yeah.
And
Like you want to support local, but it's difficult when it's that big of a difference.
Crow, you're haunted.
Yeah, I just noticed the wife appear behind me.
Hi.
Give us a shout when you want me to start again.
Turning back.
You might notice you're on a different map now.
I think she seen the camera and ran away, so.
That's us back.
I love how I wasn't even paying attention and I didn't even spot that we'd swapped maps. I can see it now.
If you could all conveniently ignore the fact that you've actually come in from
The other side again.
the other side, yeah.
Just perspective. Right.
You go across the bridge. If we're live again, we're all ready to start again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you come across the bridge of heads that you failed to pee on, and like all around the pavilion, you find this now carnival atmosphere. And there's a big banner across here that says, "Welcome back, Alwentuez." And it's actually spelt like that because nobody wants to upset the king.
Wonderful.
Surely he thinks he's talking properly. No.
He does think he's talking properly.
So they're all just patronising
They're sucking up.
badly.
Yeah.
But then Rooney's intelligence score, he doesn't even notice it's spelled wrong.
As you come across here, you find this banner. You find a guard outside saying, "Welcome back, heroes. You have defeated the Fire Embers. You are now welcome to the court of King Gullop the 19th."
Is this
Uh,
the party?
To the party, yes. This is the party,
Uh,
yes. They're
But we said
throwing
no
a
to the party.
big party. No wasn't an option. He wants to throw you a big party. And you do also notice that Illig, Baron, or Duke, because I keep switching between the two, of Muckstump is there as well. And he is deep in conversation with King Gullop. And they both look like they're getting on like a house on fire. And he sees you come in, and he goes, "Welcome, Alwentuaz. Congratulations for saving my balloon factory.
Book now.
We all in good
Yeah, you
time,
tell
my
him.
friend. First, we must have this party." And there's I should have probably done a token for it because there wasn't one on the map, but there is a giant cake. Not so giant you could fit a stripper inside. It is a proper cake.
Steve jumps off my shoulder, runs towards the cake, and does like a full run and jump into the icing.
Yeah, he's going to have to get there before Glyn. It's going to be a challenge.
I'm gonna join Steve.
I don't mind eating
Excellent.
icing
You
covered
are
lizard.
joining in the revelry already. And he'll cut into the cake and serve you all a slice of cake.
I'm very sorry for my salamander. He's a bit. He likes cake. He really likes cake.
This is a time for joy and merriment.
I grab Steve up from his back, pick him up. He's absolutely covered in icing. Like, dude, can you not? We'll get you a slice. You don't need to jump. Just.
I have also jumped into the cake.
We all look up and there's just the bird filled with icing on the front. Like, ah!
Rooney is just sat under a tree.
It is fine. This cake is here for you all to enjoy. Unfortunately, it is bullywugs are allergic to the icing.
Rooney, for some reason, I'm not hungry.
Yeah, I'm not shocked. Though I do want to throw cake at a frog now.
When you say that bullywugs are allergic to icing, what happens when do they pop?
We come
Or
out
do you
in
just come out in hives?
boils.
Okay.
You're toads. Nobody would notice. Just yelling just from the hedge.
We would notice.
Yeah.
We're not warty frogs. We're just frogs.
Are they stalls around the outside? And is one of them a pizza stall?
Yes. They are stalls outside. One does have a picture of a pizza on it. I hadn't spotted that. No, it's not a pizza. It's a piece of watermelon.
I was going to say it's melon.
Yeah.
No, it's pizza.
It does look like
It's
pizza.
Thoroughly disappointing.
Well, you can. This is a pizza and watermelon stall. It's one of the only franchises that exist where you can buy
Slice
both
of
pizza
watermelon.
and watermelon.
On a
A slice
pizza.
of watermelon that they've made pizza on top of.
Yes.
I thought pineapple on pizza was
watermelon pizza.
controversial.
It's
Watermelon
it's a
pizza.
Hawaiian, but with watermelon instead of
Pizzas
pineapple.
be a bit odd. Illyria has cleaned Steve off with all of his icing, and she's now with a little fork just feeding him little bits of cake. She's just sort of sat on the floor with her little salamander with it.
Just walking around,
No.
covered in icing, after jumping into a cake.
Yes.
Rudy's just sat under a tree. Book yet?
Please
No.
dig into the
Alright.
cake, and then we will have later the book unveiling ceremony.
Don't need a serum. Oh my god.
Everything is done on ceremony round here.
This is why you killed.
From where Illyria is sat, can she see where the book is? Like, does the king have the book on him, or is it in the vicinity?
No, it is neither on him or in the vicinity.
I'm going to wander up to the king and say, "This is really lovely cake. Are you sure I can't? You can't have any because you're allergic to it."
I cannot. Unfortunately, this cake was baked especially for you.
And as I'm having this conversation, can I see anything on him that I can now steal?
By all means, do me another investigation check.
Investigation. Let's pick that one. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yes,
That's what we like.
you can see he has lots of shiny things upon him. However, they all look to be very fake. So, like, he's got a massive gold necklace on, but you can sort of see that some of the flecks of gold have come off, and it's just like copper underneath. And his crown sort of bends in ways it shouldn't. If it was a proper precious metal.
Can I steal something off him? Like, is there like some kind of like a bracelet, or even though it's fake, I still want to try and take something.
You can, if you do me a sleight of hand and do it right, you can roll on the Feywild Trinkets table.
Awesome. Ta-da!
That'll do, as he is distracted by the other revelers. You dip into his pockets and roll me a D100.
Gonna be some weird stuff again.
They're all weird.
They might come in handy. We don't know. 81.
They do come in handy because you can give them 81.
81.
Is a pouch of seeds that smell like home.
Okay.
You can put those with the beans. That
Exactly. I can make a casserole by the end of the week. Be fine. A pouch of seeds that smell like home.
From what your character, like, if you think about your character and what they would have done, who would have eaten the cake? Obviously, Steve ate the cake.
Steve ate it. Illyria probably wouldn't have. She would have just fed the cake to Steve. And I swear to God, if you harm Steve, I'm coming for you.
Rudy is sat under a tree sulking about the fact it's a party.
Yeah,
so he's not
yeah.
eating
I figured a Rooney wouldn't have bothered. What about Glint and Sweeper and Benji?
Glint
I'm
put,
just covered
was
in
mumbling
cake.
about having ruined the cake, and now he can't eat any. So I think he's not eating any.
Hey,
Yeah,
the cake
Benji's
wasn't
giving it a
ruined.
wide berth.
I mean, the cake was filled with birds, so
I mean, Sweeper did face plant the cake.
She did, actually. Yeah, she did plant the cake. So everybody who had the cake, if you could make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
How do I do that for
the cake
Steve?
poisoned.
I don't know. There
Hold
must
on.
be. Hang on. I'm
Well,
sure.
let me have a look. I've got his. It's okay. I have
got
his stats.
Yeah.
This is for Steve.
Ooh,
It's
Steve's
even got.
all right.
It's
Steve's
even got
good.
Steve's name underneath it.
oh,
Steve is a
Sweeper.
hardy. Unfortunately, Sweeper is now fast asleep.
Not Sweeper. Steve has eaten a lot of stuff in his lifetime,
Yes. Yes. Good.
including precious metals.
Sweeper, sorry, you're fast asleep. Do people want to make me an investigation check or an arcana check? Or no, it'd be investigation or medicine check, please.
And I'm super suspicious that the cake's poisoned.
Can I do a medicine check?
You can.
Just from the way they were saying how it was only made for us and they're allergic to it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Benji's medicine check is very, very good there. Much better than everybody else. Benji, you know from seeing Sweeper fall asleep and the fact that Steve staggered slightly but then was absolutely fine, that that cake is poisoned. And people who
Right.
eat it will become unconscious.
Illyria is going to try and like just sort of check on Steve, make sure he's okay.
Okay.
He's fine.
Rooney's gonna slap Sweeper.
So are there any sort of danger from like death at all from the poison, or?
Do you want to make me an insight check? No, sorry, from the poison. No, there's no danger of death from the poison. It will only knock people out.
Okay.
Illyria's going to wander up to Benji and just sort of nudge him, like, "You all right?"
This is like a Rooney's dream. He gets to slap Sweeper until she wakes up.
Yeah, literally just walking over. He's just seen an opportunity. He's come and looked at her. He's gone, yeah, she's all right. Medicine check 7. He's got no idea. He's just gonna slap her. Wake up.
I mean, to be fair, from your check, you think that she's just eaten too much. I just got
Yeah.
into a bit of a food coma.
And I'm just abusing her now. Wake up, lazy bird.
Everything all right, Benji?
So I'm just gonna say to the group on down low, like there's something wrong with the cake. It's definitely poisoned.
On hearing that,
You can't go
Illyria
from face button.
instantly gets a firebolt ready.
That's fair enough. I mean, what do you want to do about this situation?
Rooney's gonna take a handful of cake and try and make the king eat it.
I keep telling you, I'm allergic to cake. We made it specially for you. Stay away from me, you weird man.
It didn't work. He's just smearing cake on him.
Well, I mean, Mr. Kingman, technically, I can't remember his name, I'm sorry. His name is Mr. Kingman for me now.
Is it your majesty to you?
I mean, there's other names I can call you, but we'll stick to Kingman. Or King Frog, Toad, creature thing, it.
You shall address me as your majesty.
Nah,
Lying, dirty toad that just tried to make us all fall asleep.
where the hell is the book?
What? What do you say about making you fall asleep?
There is the law of reciprocity. We helped you out. You repaid us by trying to make us fall asleep with poisoned cake.
I made you a
You
wonderful
broke the
cake, and now
laws.
I have pallbearers that are coming in later, bearing the books to present it to you in a fantastic ceremony.
You broke
Insight
the law.
check.
Stay wild.
Yeah,
Insight check. Absolutely.
Insight check. Where is it? Inside is that one.
He is telling the truth.
Doesn't know the cake's poison.
He doesn't know the cake was poisoned.
Right, can I go
I mean-
over and sort of grab the king by the scruff and say who baked this cake?
You can.
Look
That
how
would
his
be an
guards
instigation.
aren't doing anything though. They're just like, this is normal.
I'm
Where's
waiting.
the-
I'm waiting.
Where's the Duke?
He is here. Can you not see his nameplate? Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Just bear
I'm just
with
going to
me.
turn around and look at the Duke. Was this you?
There you go. You should now be able to see the Duke.
Yeah, the Baron of
Yeah.
Monkston.
Of course it wasn't. I don't know. So I'm trying to make him sound like the king. Of course it wasn't me. I am here. I am your friend.
Who was it then?
It's obviously the king. The king has poisoned the cake.
Insight check.
Yeah.
Would be as good as the last one, I'm sure. Nope.
As far as you know, he is telling the truth as well.
I don't like that as far as you know. It's not a phrase I enjoy.
It wasn't a good insight roll.
It wasn't a good insight check. The 18 on the king was good. That was not so good.
Sounds like it might just be easier to clean house, Rooney.
Yeah, I'm going to start stabbing people until somebody owns up to the cake.
Illyria squares up to the king and just says, "Just give us the book. We don't care who did the cake. Just give us the damn book."
You can make me an intimidation roll.
So whilst all this is going on,
Yeah, sorry, Benji.
so whilst this is sort of happening and everyone's sort of getting in the king's grill, can I sort of go over and move Sweeper to safety?
Of course you can.
I like how you're looking after the team, whereas we've just gone, she's asleep. Fine, we're gonna go do this. So on that intimidation check, you see Illyria's eyes just glow bright white. You see all of like the cracks in her skin where you can see like the red lava. It just sort of flashes at him, and the firebolt crackles in her hands.
The king pales in front of you, and he goes, "Fine, fine. Take the book. Take the book. You should have just appreciated the ceremony. You should have just appreciated the ceremony, but no, take the book. Take the book." At which point, Illig, the Duke, goes, "The king is a traitor to the nation. Get him and get the adventurers." And roll me initiative, please.
Have I at least
Stabbings
taken the
will
book at this
continue.
point?
Huh?
Yeah.
Have I at least taken the book?
No, not yet, because the book isn't around. It was
I
going to be
am-
brought in a big ceremony with people like parading it on sticks, and
I'm really suspicious of all of these really good rolls. Because this
Stabbing
isn't
will
right.
continue until morale improves.
Hmm.
Nikki was at 23.
Yeah, but she is still asleep.
Yeah.
I'm a sleepy birdie.
It's adding to the turn order again.
You'll notice a few common bullywugs knocking around here, here, and here. They are non-combatants unless you particularly want to attack them.
I'm just going to kill Baron of Moxton. Illig is getting it.
Yeah, they're just they're stall holders that have gone, "It's all kicking off."
It always kicks off. They should know better.
Yeah. Okay. Nikki, I need to add you as a 23, don't I?
For when she wakes up.
For when she wakes up. Let me just very quickly look up whether she can wake herself up or whether somebody else has to wake her up.
We're going into battle now, aren't we?
You're going into battle?
It's time.
Yes. Yes.
For the red light.
Stabbing a frog.
Just bear with me. Yeah, Nikki, you are unconscious until you either somebody hurts you. Sorry, Benji, you said you were taking Sweeper off to safety. Where do you want to take her?
Yeah,
you've got the time.
I was going to take her to the. Yes, I was going to take her to the log over here.
The log over there. It's fair enough.
Yeah,
so
and I was just going to sort of lean her up against it.
Yeah. I'm afraid you are asleep until somebody either spends an action waking you up, or you take an attack. You take a hit. It would be your go first, I'm afraid, but you are asleep. So it's Duke Illig. It goes, "We shall rally, rally, attack attack the adventurers, kill the king. And because he's there, he's gonna immediately have a go at a Rooney.
Just so you know, my initiative's not on there.
Oh.
And I also got a 20. It's because I didn't click on the token
fair
before.
What's your dex?
My what?
Oh,
Your
Dex modifier.
dexterity.
Oh, my deck. Sorry. It is. Let me find out. 13.
13. Let me look up the dukes. You're going first, so ignore what I just said about the duke.
Awesome.
You're up.
Okay. So it's that dude, and that dude that are the problems, right?
You don't know that.
Definitely that dude.
Definitely that dude.
Okay. That is fine, because I'm gonna do some stuff. I am going to... Oh, actually, let me just find out if I can do that. Because... Use sorcery points to gain additional spell slots, but it's one action to do that. Okay. I'm going to magic missile the Baron.
Yeah. This dude. Yeah.
That is 5 points of damage.
Is there any roll to hit with that, or any save,
Nope.
or is it just does it? Fair enough.
It just does it. Create three glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can see. One dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage to its target. So that...
One, so you'll do 3 of them.
Yeah, so there's 3
Yeah,
of
you've got
them.
3 of them.
The darts all strike simultaneously, and you can direct them to hit one creature or several. At higher levels, when you cast the spell, you use the spell slot at second level. Yeah, that's fine.
That's the first start.
That's the first dart, so that's 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the second dart.
4.
And that's the third dart. Pants.
He reels a little bit, but he doesn't look particularly hurt.
And on that note, I am then going to move. I'm going to move 15 feet that way.
Before you move,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to say anything, do anything?
I mean, I could turn to the king and say something along the lines of, I'm going to protect you for now until you hit me. If you hit me, you will become barbecued toad.
That's fair. Make me a persuasion check.
Actually, no, not too bad. I'm bad.
He doesn't
hit
believe
me.
he doesn't believe you're going to protect him,
Awesome.
and he'll make an opportunity attack against you.
Go for it.
21.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Oh, I got the spell slot.
7 damage, but can you also make me a strength saving throw, please?
7. Right, let me do damage first. Damage is 7. Are you gonna let me put numbers in there or no? Ooh, okay. And strength saving.
Yeah.
I feel like that's Illyria's strong point there.
Oh yeah. You know, I was saying
You're,
that I would...
you're not prone.
Ah.
So
On the floor.
You say you want to protect you. I do not believe you. I think you are all twice and you are all trying to kill me. And he attacked you with his spear, and it knocks you prone.
Great.
So prone, you can spend half your movement next turn. It's not being prone. Otherwise, like until next turn, attacks on you will have advantage.
Awesome. I'm so glad we didn't take a long rest earlier.
Yeah.
I would have made something bad happen to you if you'd taken a long rest.
Fair enough. Okay, that's me done.
Okay.
Other than
now that
shouting obscenities at the king, I can't really do much more.
Duke Gillig's turn, and he is gonna wail on who have I got in front of me?
A Rooney.
$17,
Yep, that hit.
13 damage. And also,
Rooney.
I want to stress again: any damage given by these guys is non-lethal.
Yeah, Rooney's on the floor.
So you can make death saving throws, but if you fail all your 3 death saving throws, you are just out for the count.
Yeah.
So is that you? Is that you knocked out for the minute?
Yep. Yep.
And then he'll make his movement go 5, 10, 15, 20, and he's going to do another attack on Benji. A 10, I think, will miss though, won't it?
Yes, it will.
Yeah. And that's him done. Glint.
Clint will shout, "Kill them all," and rage and step forward.
Yeah.
I'll attack the king because he's over
You're attacking the king.
Illyria. Well, he's knocked Illyria down, so
Lyra's still on her feet.
he's knocked her prone.
I'm not prone.
Oh yeah, he did knock her prone. Yes. Sorry.
22.
Yeah, easily hits
13 damage.
for 13 damage.
Oh, sorry, 15 damage. Has
Oh yeah, of
added
course
my
you're
rage
raging.
bonus.
Yep, 15. Okay. Well, that hurt the king, but the king is enraged. You will suffer greatly for your betrayal.
I can't take him seriously.
We're killing everybody, right? I'm just going to kill everybody.
That's the general idea. Anything else, Clint?
No, that's it.
Was it? Okay, Bullywug Knights. Some were going to side with the Duke and some were going to side with the King, but you've attacked them both, so now they're going to go for all of you.
Yeah.
This one's going to move in from here, and then I'm going to decide whether he's going to try and hit the poor sleeping Arakora, or whether he's going to hit Benji, but I'll do a dice roll in a minute to figure that one out. He's already in melee with Glint. And this guy is going to come and back his mate up. I need to roll a d20. So it's odds sweeper, evens Benji. It's a 17, so it's odds, so it's on sweeper. $16.
That's a hit.
That's a 5 damage. And second attack is an 11.
That misses.
That misses. So you've taken 5 damage, but you are now awake.
I'm gonna wake up and be like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
Rude little bird.
That's your use of the F word for over for tonight. And so these are the ones. These are all. This is going to be 4 attacks on Glint, I'm afraid.
With advantage.
Did you do
What did you-
reckless attack?
Reckless.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course you did. Yeah. Okay. Crit for 22 damage. Half
22
down to
damage.
11. Half to 11 because you're raging.
No, it's still 22 damage.
Yeah.
We are
Yeah.
all going down.
All non-lethal. Have to stress. All
We're in
these
that
attacks are
prison.
non-lethal. Second attack. A 20.
Yep.
We'll do 13 round down to 6. Third attack. A 16.
Nope.
Fourth attack. Well, if a 16 didn't hit, a 15 won't.
And
So it was
then
only
it's the
those
king.
first 2. Yeah. Sorry?
And then it's the king.
It is the king. Let me just make a quick check for him. Because he's not the bravest person in the world.
Did get
He's going to try and leg it.
Yeah.
So he will take an opportunity attack from both. No, you're prone, unfortunately, Adelia, so you won't be able to make an opportunity attack.
Throw my
He
dagger at him from
will
the
take
floor.
and he is going to try and.
I'm pretty sure I
run off
don't get my reckless on it.
10, 15, 20, 25. I'll put him down there so people can try and have another attack on him. No, it'll just be, but yeah, that hits.
That's 9 damage.
As the king runs away, yeah, he takes 9 damage. He goes, "You'll pay for this." And unless you can kill him before his next turn, he is gonna run away, and King Gullop lives to rule another day. Benji, you're up. You've got the Duke and you've got a knight on you.
Okay, so I'm gonna use Thunderclap on the Duke.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what's happening.
That's okay. So a DC 12 Constitution saving throw or 4 points of damage. There's other stuff with Thunderclap as well, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Is it that you can teleport 30 foot with another person?
Another willing person. Yeah.
I think we're going to assume Sweeper's willing, but that's up to Sweeper.
I'm willing.
He actually fails that Constitution saving throw, so he takes that damage. Would you be able to cast the spell for me? Don't worry if not.
Yeah.
I can always look it up on your character sheet, just so I can remind myself.
So how am I doing that?
Oh no, Thunderclap's the cantrip, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there's no teleportation in that. Yeah, it's just the damage.
Okay.
I'm afraid.
That's fine.
Damage, always good. Anything else? Any bonus action or anything you want to try and do?
Let me have. Have I got any bonus action? I'm not too sure.
I don't think you do. Sorry.
No. Then that'll be me.
Yeah. Cool. I need to find you a table for your wild shape.
You sent me one on Discord.
Oh, I did I? I already done that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just remember as wild shape, you can assume the same shape of a beast.
Okay.
But at the level you're at the minute, it's CR14, so it's nothing too spectacular.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay. Rooney, I need a death saving throw from you. Sorry.
She's the D20, isn't it?
It's okay. Sweeper's going to come in and save the day.
Oh, nope.
That's a fail, I'm afraid.
Yep.
So, like I say, you're not gonna die, but if you fail all three, you're out of this.
Commission for now.
Yeah, unless somebody gets close to you and casts Cure Wounds or shoves a potion down your throat. Okay, Sweeper, you're awake, and yeah, you've just been slapped by a frog knight, and you don't know what's going on. All you can see is all your friends around fighting like the entire royal court.
I'm gonna swing at this guy with my short sword.
Yeah, go for it.
Dirty 20.
Easily hits. Do me damage.
5 points of damage.
It's 5. Do you not get your sneak attack yet?
You should do.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do.
So it should be an extra. Is it? It's just 1d6 at this point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
D6.
Yeah.
That's another 5 on top of the 5.
You taken 10. Yeah. You've hurt the frog, but he's still looking pretty healthy from what you can tell. Anything else? You still have a bonus action. You can disengage. Leave Benji there to face them both alone. That's about it, to be fair, is your bonus action. Or you don't have to disengage. You can just take an opportunity attack and then go and try and hide in a tree.
I'll just stay put.
Fair enough. Okay. Illyria, back to you.
Lyria is going to use half her movement to get up.
Mhm.
And then she's going to use the other 15 feet of movement to get. I'm going to use 10 foot. I'm just going to go there. And I am going to fire a firebolt at that bugger.
The king.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Go for it.
Nobody knocked me prone and then buggers off.
That hits.
Awesome. And let's do that. Ants. Just ants.
Yeah.
Yeah, the king's gonna get away. I can't do anything else to him that'll stop him. So I'm just going to turn to the rest of the guys and go, "What the hell is happening?" And that's my goal.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I thought you guys would pick a side rather than attacking both sides. Actually, Illyria did try, but then made it.
She did.
I tried, but then he knocked me prone, and then because she's petty, she wanted to get him back for it.
So, well, it's Illig's turn, and sorry, Benji, you're there.
It's alright.
That's a miss. And that's another miss. He makes no good attacks there. It was a 9 and 11, if you're wondering. Glint.
One of these buggers crit me last turn.
Yes. I don't know which one. Gotta be honest with you.
He's gonna get an axe.
All right, we'll say it's this one. Are you reckless attacking or normal attacking?
Yeah, reckless.
Then you hit.
He's 11 damage.
11 damage. Ah. I do apologize. These guys are actually pretty tough.
Well, they need to die.
You've hurt it. That's it. Anything else from you?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Bullywig Knight's turn. So we'll start off with these on you, Glenn, and these are all going to be with advantage.
Yeah.
17.
Dead on.
So 13 half down to 6. Another 17. So that's 9 half down to 4. Another 17.
That'll
9
do me.
down to 4. And last
Yeah,
one,
that'll put me
16. 16 misses, doesn't it?
down. Does.
But you're unconscious. This is me getting my revenge for letting you guys off too easily.
Yeah.
Last couple of fights. But it's alright, it all works out nicely. Don't panic.
We'll be in the prison.
Yeah.
Somebody
And we
out of
got
there.
one last night that's going to have 2 attacks on Sweeper. I don't get advantage, do I?
No.
On Sweeper, no. So 7 will miss. I had 2 7s, so no. Nothing on Sweeper. Now it's the King's turn, and I'm afraid as you're all caught up in the battle, he escapes and disappears off. I will bring him back later for a chance to kill him, don't worry.
Good.
But not tonight.
Not today.
Today is the day you almost caught King Gullop the 19th.
We'll have frog's legs on a different day.
Yeah. Benji.
Yeah. I'm gonna swing for the Duke with my quarterstaff.
Go for it. That's a hit. Are you doing it? Oh, I'll just use the 4. That's fine. Yeah, you're hurting a bit. Anything else?
I believe.
So, in the absence of any bonus attacks you've got, I will always let you make a nipple attack as a bonus action.
Yeah, go on in. Just for the fun of it.
That's going to be a house rule. A nipple attack from Benji is always is always a bonus action.
Okay.
Nipple
Yeah,
poke.
another 2 piercing damage. The nipple grabs him. Okay. Aruni, another death saving throw, please. That's a
Ooh.
pass. So it's 1 and 1. Sweeper.
I'm gonna go for another sword attack. 23.
Yeah, easily hits. Do me damage and another d6 sneak attack damage.
5.
So 5.
Then
Another 10.
1, 6.
5, 10, 1, 6.
No, 5.
No, it was
then
5. Then 1 on top of the sneak attack damage was 1 point.
Got you.
So 6.
Cool. Yeah. You are hurting this night, but he's still well on his feet, I'm afraid. Illyria.
Illyria is going to run.
What, just run?
She's gonna run. She's gonna try and hide up a tree. So 30 feet takes me to there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to. That's my movement. Oh, can I see if I can hide in that?
Yeah, you can try and hide in that. You need a stealth roll. And it all
Okay.
depends on their passive perception.
Okay. I have got another idea, but we'll go with this for now.
It's
So
gonna be so much fun if you botch.
I'm so stealthy, guys.
Wow,
Yeah.
you botch. Yeah, you basically just try and jump on top of the canopy of this marketplace, and it folds in, and there's just an Illyria shaped like roll.
I'm not here, and I've just got the thing over me, like a kid does when they're trying to hide from the monster. Just I'm not here. But while I'm hidden under there, I'm
Okay.
going to. I don't know if you'll allow me to do it on this turn, or if it would have to be on the next one.
Depending on what you want to do, I'll probably allow it.
I'm gonna take out one of the beans.
Okay.
God.
Yeah.
This is why the red flashing warning is going on over there.
This is where I need to look them up.
So the beans.
Yeah.
If you dump the bag's contents out on the ground, they explode in a 10-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume if you took one out and throw it, it would do the same thing.
Where are you throwing it?
Well, I currently can't throw it anywhere because as athletic as Illyria is, I don't think she's going to hit anything. But I would like to use I'd just like to take the bean out ready for
to
next
do
turn.
something next turn. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair enough. Just so you know, one bean, you roll a D100, and then I tell you what it does.
That's only if you plant it.
It looks fun. I'm going to use it for throwing it.
No, don't use it. Don't let my bean attack.
It says the bag's contents explode, so you're not using the contents. You're just using a bean.
I'm using a content of the bag.
You're using a content of the bag, not the bag's contents.
It's pedantic now.
It's gonna be chaos.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm still going to take the bean out. I just want to see what it's going to do. I mean, I've got 6 of them, so I may as well figure it out.
It's not
That
loud,
should be
then
fun. Yeah, I'm going to say because of the magic of the Feywild, when you throw it, it automatically plants itself.
Okay, I will.
It's very swampy.
It's very swampy. It's gonna bury itself.
Okay, yeah, I'm just going to take a bean out ready to do something with on my next turn.
Yeah.
But I'm hidden in an Illyria shit pile.
You're not
As far as you
hidden,
know,
but
you're
everybody
hidden.
else is way too busy to actually do anything to you, I'm afraid, at the minute. As tempting as it would be. Because, like, for a second, battle stops as they see you just, like, collapse into the tent of a marketplace.
Just look over.
Hi, guys. Sorry.
I should make everybody roll with disadvantage now because everybody's just laughing at you. But no. Right. Illig is going to be attacking Benji. A 19.
Yeah, hits.
I'll do 10 damage.
Right, that's me down, prone.
That's you down.
No pressure, sweeper. It's all on you.
We'll see because he sees you go down, Benji. And then he'll have a go at sweeper. Oh, a 9 will miss though. That's Illig done. Glint, you're down, so make me a death saving throw, please. But remember, you're not going to die.
That one.
Which is good because that is 2 fails.
We're doing so well, guys.
We're doing so well.
I know what this is. This is karma from the from when we did the embers. We all rolled really well doing that.
Yep.
And now it's like, nah.
But I've taken 1 less damage from an ember. I'll still be up.
Let's
Illyria's
have a
not
look.
looking good.
No, they
I mean, you
can't.
wouldn't have still been up because you would have been hit 2 or 3 more times by the Baron by now.
Oh,
No.
probably.
So these two glints down. So there, have they got?
Bring them closer.
No, they can't get you, but they're moving down upon you, Illyria, because
I'm just gonna keep moving
God,
30
one
foot
more.
ahead so they can't catch me.
You're wrapped up in a tent. If
With a beam.
no, I'll
Yeah.
let you get away with it. I'll let you get away with it. Otherwise, I should have said like you can you're prone, but no, I'll let you get away with it.
Fine.
Okay,
I have a
but
plan,
there is
guys.
one knight here that is in combat with Sweeper still. 12 will miss. A 22 will hit though for 10 damage. Hey there, Nikki, you still alive?
Yeah, still here.
Yeah. Character still here?
Yeah.
Just.
Oh. This actually plays really well into what I want to do, which is going to have to be next week now because we're already past 11. So we may as well just get to the end of this. So after them, he's gone. Benji, a death saving throw from you, Benji, please. Which is just a straight
How do I
D20.
do that?
It's just a straight D20. You can do it on Roll20, but just do one on there. Basically, if you get 3 fails, you're out for the count. If you get 3 successes, you're back on your feet. That's a success. Yeah. If it's that's a success. That's your second success, isn't it?
Second
1 fail, 2
success,
successes. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Sweeper.
Surrounded.
Mm.
I surrender.
You are more than welcome to surrender if you put your hands up. They will not continue to attack you.
I surrender.
Sweeper has surrendered. Illyria, you're the only combatant.
I'm gonna throw a bean at them. Because I want to
Okay.
see what it does.
Roll me a D100.
Oh, it's gonna be so bad.
Please don't get 61 to 70. That's going to be really difficult to do. 4.
4.
A geyser erupts and sprouts water, beer, berry juice, tea, vinegar, wine, or oil. Oh, it says DM's choice. Tea. Who fancies some tea?
Is it scalding hot tea?
It's scalding hot tea. So they're gonna both of those
you
guys are
fancy
gonna
it,
take. Let's say you
There's
throw
one
it there.
D12.
Yeah. Six. They both take 6 damage from scalding hot tea.
Yeah, screw you, frogs. And then I'm gonna realize that I'm an idiot and I can't actually do anything else. So I stand up
Run.
and
Run.
I could run. I could run.
It's entirely up to you. You can do, would be splitting the party if you did do, but you are more than capable of doing it.
Oh, if I go on my own, I'm gonna die. Let's be honest.
I'll just come up with the thing that gets you in the same place in the end anyway, but except you can be on the inside.
I'm gonna run and hide up a tree. I'm just gonna run.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, right. You can do your dash action, disappear off the edge of the map, and that will be you gone if you want. And then, as I said, like we're getting pretty late now, so I'll work in a thing next week where you are on the inside of the prison. Well, everybody's going to be inside the prison.
I've snuck in somehow.
Yeah.
Except for the guy we released.
At least we know you can escape.
I'm afraid it's a different prison.
Yeah, I'm gonna bolt and gone. Maria's not. She's looking out for herself. She's gone.
Okay, well that is
fair.
you out of initiative. You like I say. Yeah.
Oh
no. That would have been dead.
Yeah, if this was any other campaign other than Witchlight,
you got a new character, right?
Be rolling a new character next week. No, because he's not. It's not lethal. We're good. Later on, we'll get to lethal stuff. However, what happens here is Sweeper can observe this. Most of you are unconscious. Illyria has disappeared off. Sweeper, I guess, feels probably a bit betrayed by the fact that one of her friends has just run away. But you can redeem yourself next week.
Nah.
Nah. You're just off now.
Nah.
I'm
gonna go find the bunnies.
I will
bunny uprising against the frogs.
Ideas for next time. But yeah, you are carried off to the center of the swamp, and you are put in hanging cages over the top of the swamp in Bavlorna's prison.
Can I please swear at them again?
You can swear as much as you like. No, actually, you can't, because you said we're only allowed one F word per week.
Illyria's just running, going, just keep running, just keep running, just keep running, just keep running. Steve's on her shoulder, his tongue is like flapping in the wind as she's going.
But yeah, I mean, we're past 11. That seems like a nice little cliffhanger to end it at. Next week, you are going to be waking up in Bavlorna's hanging prison.
Awesome.
It's proper like cages. There's going to be 2 of you per cage hanging over the top of the swamp.
Awesome.
Okay. Any questions or anything? But that's going to be the end of the session. I enjoyed that.
Yep. Reading out to Brenatron, thanks you for watching, and may the fate of the dice roll ever in your favor. Bye, guys.
They did not. They did not roll in our favor.
No, it didn't.
Did not.
Can we call changing channel to Curse of the Dice?
Yeah.
May the curse of the dice.
Yeah. Can we change it? No?
I'm happy that the only 2 times the only time I've ever doubled that one saving throws was when it didn't matter.
Oh God, yeah.